Today we're going to be talking about those really, really small, tiny, mini, little bit habits that makes you fall in love with yourself so fast and quick. Because if you're not in love with yourself, if you're not loving yourself, if you're not obsessed with yourself, then who else are you in love with? When you do not love yourself, that's like the greatest punishment ever, because like you have yourself to live with for the rest of your life. So just imagine spending life with somebody that you do not like or love. Like, it's not going to be a pleasant one, right? So just imagine not loving your own self. Then that's literally hell on earth, because you're living with somebody that you do not love and you cannot go anywhere because you're constantly with this person 247. Because I saw a post online, somebody said that the worst place to be is in your head. That is why a lot of people go through depression and all that, because your head, your mind can literally make you go insane. Okay, it can literally make you go crazy. So you should learn to love yourself. And I'm going to be telling you, those little, those small, tiny little bit thing. You don't need anything, extravagant, anything out of the ordinary. Like, there are just certain things that you can do to love yourself more. And you already know on this channel, we're always going to be preaching self love, self, because it's all about you. Okay, it's you against the freaking bloody world. Don't forget that. And I just made my braids yesterday, and all of a sudden, boom! I just feel like a whole new person. Brand fresh. Like, the girlies get what I'm talking about. But if you're not a girl, then I'm sorry that you cannot understand this feeling. But anyways, let's jump right into the video. If you're somebody that feels empty and you're constantly craving attention 247 when you're alone, you're constantly craving, validation, you're constantly craving text, you're constantly craving calls from people, that you're constantly just craving, attention. Like, it seems like a do or die affair for you. Like, you cannot, spend just 1 hour or 2 hours just being on your own without literally feeling like you want to go crazy. I get it that silence can be really, really, really scary. The void that silence, brings can be really, really scary sometimes. And it's okay, to want to, connect with people. Is okay to want to be around people. Is okay to want to feel the warmth, the comfort, and the probably the joy that people bring. It becomes a problem where you literally depend on that to survive. It becomes a problem where you can literally not do without other people. Like, other people not being in your life becomes like a junkie without his or her drugs. Someone that is addicted to drugs, like, you're addicted to this attention, like, you crave it 247. That's why it becomes a really, really huge problem. You really need to start enjoying your own space and stop feeling like, oh, you need somebody 247 to enjoy your own space. It's a very huge step, in trying to, love yourself, fall in love with yourself, start enjoying your own space. This is why I highly recommend, making your home or your space, wherever you stay, like, make that place your sanctuary. Like, keep it neat. Do, like, just decorate the place, make it neat, make it fresh. Just because you're going to be spending most of your time there. If your house is scattered and dirty, like, it's just not going to, you're definitely not going to be want to be in that space or want to spend time with yourself in that space. So, like, I highly recommend, decorating your space. Like, it should just be neat, because there's just something about, being in a neat space. It's almost like you're just sweeping your head, you're sweeping all the negativity out of your head and all. I highly recommend that. And when your space is clean, you definitely want to go in to spend time with yourself. Start doing little things alone, like taking, evening strolls, watching the sunset, skincare. Basically, just indulge yourself, like, just spend time with yourself. Learn how to spend quiet moments with yourself. Like, it really, really does something in, making you love yourself more. When you start doing this, like spending time in your own space, taking out time and, just being away from people and enjoying your space, doing those quiet little moments, journaling, skincare, just the little things. Basically, like, it's going to feel lonely at first. It's definitely going to feel lonely at first, but it's worth it because it's going to give you peace of mind, and you're just going to connect with yourself more on a deeper level, and it's going to, create this bond. You're going to start creating bond with yourself. It's just like when you like somebody, you spend time with them and you guys, connect, get closer, like each other more. So that's the same thing you have to do with yourself. Like spend time alone with yourself, more quiet moment, doing those, little tiny mini big things, solo dates, like all those things. Like you just start connecting with yourself more and bonding with yourself more because it's actually a real thing. Yes, it's a real thing to connect and bond with yourself. If you're this person that depends on people to tell you that you're beautiful before you finally feel beautiful or before you finally feel worthy, and eventually when people no longer kind of lazy today, I just want to lean back and just relax. This fire looks like it wants to burn my head. Okay, yeah, better. And eventually, when people no longer tell you that you're beautiful, like the confidence that you have for yourself, like it just fades away. Like that's a huge problem, like a huge, huge problem. One thing you can do, to not be in that state of mind or to not be in that phase is to start complimenting yourself. Okay, don't wait for somebody to tell you that you're beautiful before you feel beautiful. Don't wait for somebody to tell you that, oh, you look nice today. Don't wait for somebody to tell you that, oh, your outfit is beautiful. Don't wait for somebody to tell you that. I don't even- I just want to lie down in the bed and basically be talking to you guys. Anyways, don't wait for somebody to tell you they're beauty before you feel beautiful. Don't wait for somebody to tell you that. Compliment your outfit, compliment your hair, compliment your skin, compliment you basically before you feel beautiful about yourself. Like stand in front of mirror, like start telling yourself that you are beautiful. Start telling yourself that you look nice. Start telling yourself that, oh, I like this outfit. Like start feeling good about yourself and complimenting yourself. Okay? Do not depend on other people constantly 247. Trust me, your own voice matters at the end of the day. Your own voice really, really, really does matters. And one thing about your own voice is your voice is always going to be with you. It's not going to go anywhere. But you see other people's voice, they're just going to come and go. Easy go, easy come. That's just it's going to come and go, but your voice is going to be with you constantly. So start talking to yourself today. Start complimenting yourself because you're beautiful. You're a masterpiece. You're a work of art. Do not forget that. Okay? I don't want to get pissed off today. You keep tolerating less because you feel like something better cannot come. I was actually once in a relationship where I felt like, oh my god, if I leave this person, I'm not going to find another person. I'm actually really, really ashamed to say it. But if I do not say it, how exactly am I going to, relate with other people that might be going through the same stuff? Like, you're tolerating less because you're afraid that more is not going to come. You should fall in love. You should be crazy, obsessively, aggressively, madly in love with your own company. So much so that anybody that tries to disturb that peace, like, it becomes noise. It becomes noise. Raise your standards to match the love that you give to yourself. Okay. Oh, my hands are paining me. Oh. Start raising your standards to match the kind of love that you give to yourself. Like if you love yourself and you treat yourself, right, you treat yourself so important and you do not joke with yourself. I mean, you don't need anybody's validation. You don't need people to compliment you before you feel beautiful. Like you're raising your standard. So anybody else that do not match that standard, like you're going to cut them out immediately. They're going to feel like noise. They're going to feel like a nuisance to you because you already love yourself and you're already obsessed with yourself. So raise your standards today to match the love that you have for yourself. I can't believe I was once in a relationship where I felt like, oh, nobody else is going to love me. Like, lack of knowledge is actually very bad. It's simply because I do not have the knowledge. I don't have anybody to tell me these things that, oh, you're going to find better if what you're not getting right now is better. I mean, there are billions of people in the world, right? So there is literally no way that I cannot find somebody that's going to give me what I want. No matter how you are, there's always a partner for you. No matter how you are, you're always going to find somebody that's going to cherish and love you and match the standard that you want. So stop tolerating less because you feel like more is not going to come. Like, how exactly do you know that more is not going to come? How do you know that? You're just assuming simply because you do not love yourself enough. Start loving yourself today, okay? If you're somebody that bases your value on how other people treat you, I want you to start treating yourself like somebody that you deeply admire. Because basing your value on how other people treat you is going to be the doom, is going to be the death of you. Because people do not care about you the way you're going to care about yourself. So why exactly are you basing your value on how those people treat you? Like most people do not even love themselves. Like most people do not even know what they are on about. Most people do like we all don't have it. We all don't have it. Like we're just figuring this whole life thing out one day at a time. So why are you basing your own value on another human being? Why? One thing I will always say is start taking care of yourself the same way you take care of somebody that you love, the same way you take care of somebody that you cherish so much, the same way you take care of somebody that you think is special, somebody that's very important to you. Start taking care of yourself like that. Trust me, the moment you start taking care of yourself like somebody that you love, because when you're in love, you literally want to give your all when you're in love. You want to remove your liver, your heart, and put it on your hand like this and give to that person. Like those of us that are hopeless romantics. If you're a hopeless romantic, you can relate to what I'm saying. But if you're not, then just ignore because I know you're going to be like, what? Give my liver or heart to somebody then I know. I don't mean it literally like removing it out, but you get what I'm trying to say. When you love somebody, you just want everything to be right. Like you just want to make them happy. You just want to, you just want to do a lot for that person. And I want you to convert that energy of the love that you have for another person and start treating yourself like that. You're definitely going to fall more intensely, immensely, vigorously, dangerously, deeply in love with yourself. That is exactly how self-love starts. Okay, it's not only through the words. Okay, actions is very important. Like they say, action speaks louder than words. So your actions towards yourself is going to trigger, is going to sprout, is going to bloom, is going to make your self-love visible. In order for you to love yourself, you always have to choose yourself. You always have to choose growth. You always have to choose healing. You always have to choose what is going to be best for you. You always have to choose. You shouldn't be choosing what is best for another person. You should always choose you over and over and over and over and over again into eternity. You're a partner that doesn't see the magic in you, if you're a partner that do not value you, if you're with somebody that treats you like trash, if you're with somebody, you know, if you're with somebody that do not cherish and love you, because you're literally a treasure, you're literally a jewel that should be treasured. If you're somebody that doesn't treat you like this, like you should literally ditch that person, throw them in a bin far, 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 far away. And you can actually tell them that I told you to ditch them. And I'm going to put my address in the comment section in case they want to come and find me and beat me or something. This is my address, come and beat me. Yes. Ditch that person that is not treating you right. Ditch that person that is not treating you like a queen or princess. Ditch that person that's treating you like trash, that is looking at you like a mess. Because it's not worth it at the end of the day. That person is not worth it. If he doesn't treat you right, then he is not worth it. Stop being scared or afraid that you're not going to, see more or is only less. It's a freaking lie. The first thing you have to do is choose yourself over and over and over again. I know by now you're tired of hearing this phrase already, but the way you treat yourself, the way you love yourself, the way you carry yourself, that's exactly how people are going to treat you. People are just going to mirror that back to you. In most cases, it's always like that, but I'm not going to say it's 100% like that because there are still some people that if you like treat yourself like a queen or princess, they are still going to do you dirty and all. But like let's say like 70% of the time, the way you treat yourself, the way you carry yourself, that's exactly what people are going to mirror back to you. So start choosing you over and over and over and over again. And I want you to always remember that you're not hard to love. You've been loving everybody else but yourself. Okay, so it's time to come home. Okay, you're not hard to love. You've been loving everybody else but yourself. So it's time to come back home to mama. It's time to come back home to you know, and start loving yourself today. Because self love is the ultimate kind of love, it's all you need. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and watching this video. I really hope that I see you on the next one. Yeah, bye. I'm using my front camera and I'm so obsessed with myself. I just keep admiring and looking at myself in the mirror because I look too cute. Oh.